why should I attend a Bible college? The question that I always get when it comes to Bible colleges are this: don't you know that Bible colleges are really not in vogue anymore? Well, the answer is yes, I do know that. But here is why that you need to attend Bible college. First of all, let me explain what JSBC is all about. JSBC is an institution of higher learning, first of all. Second of all, it is our job and our responsibility to educate, to equip Christian leaders, not only in world evangelism, but in everyday life. And here's the idea. Every single one of us need to know how to live in this life. We're going to be surrounded by different things. We're going to be inundated with different things, specifically things that will be a detriment to your spirit man. And you need to know how to prepare yourself, how to walk in this life with all of these pressures being aimed at you. So that's exactly what JSBC is. We are an institution of higher learning that aims to educate and equip you in Christian leadership. We want you to be the leader that God has called you to be. Second of all, while you are here, many people, many young people, specifically now between the ages of 18 and 24, don't know what God has called them to do. They don't know their purpose. They don't understand what they're placed on this earth to do. And while you are here at JSBC, you have an opportunity that if you pursue God with all of your heart, with all of your soul, with all of your being, that there is a promise that if you seek Him, you'll find Him. Meaning this, that if you want to know exactly what God has called you to do, first of all, you need to be in an environment where it's conducive for that. JSBC is that environment. Second of all, as you pursue your relationship with the Lord, He's going to reveal Himself to you. He's going to reveal Himself in ways to you that you never knew before, whether through His Word, through an audible voice, or maybe through something that is said through a professor or in a book that you read somewhere, one of your materials. But at the same time, this is the opportunity that if you truly desire to understand what your purpose is, and if you seek Him, He will reveal that to you. Whether it may be in your freshman year, your sophomore, your junior, or maybe even in your senior year. You've got to know what God has called you to do. Some of you may have this idea where you want to be an engineer, but God has specifically spoke to you, or He is about to speak to you to say, no, I don't want you to be an engineer. I actually want you to be something else. Some of you may have it in your mind that your mom and dad want you to become a lawyer, a doctor, just like the normal standard professions that most parents want for their children. But yet, is that really what God has in store for you? It's one thing for your mom and dad to have something for you. It's another thing to have you have something for yourself. But it is something else altogether different to know what God has in store for you. So while you're here, you're going to learn the Bible. You're going to learn biblical principles, theological principles. You're also going to have an opportunity to get all your prerequisites out of the way. Your Englishes, your sciences, your math, your histories, your so forth and so on. And yes, we do offer those courses. And yes, the moment that we are accredited, which hopefully will be about a year from now, those things will transfer. Those credits will transfer to any college that you want, specifically another Christian college or university. However, there's nothing like being right here in this campus in Baton Rouge, Louisiana at Jimmy Swaggart Bible College. And I promise you this, what good is it for you? Why do you need to attend? Because you're going to become the whole person. You're going to become the leader that you need to be and that God has called you to be. So even right now, whether you're 18, 19 years old, whether you're 16 years old and you're seeing this and you're trying to figure out what this life is all about, why don't you register? Why don't you apply? Why don't you say, you know what? My future starts now. My future starts with a simple answer of saying, yes, I want to be what God's called me to be. I want to be all that God has called me to be. And you can find that, experience that, and express that right here on the campus of JSBC. So go online, go to our website, jsbc.edu, click on that Apply Now link, and I promise you this, once you arrive, you'll never be the same again.